This is Remi. She is 13 years old. Oldest pet I have ever had. I wanted to make a video about her because unfortunately it's getting to that time where we're gonna have to put her down soon. I'm pretty heartbroken about this, but I wanted to make a video all about her while I still have her and just talk about everything I can think of about her. So I'll start at the beginning. When I was 10 years old when we got her. It was 2012. I think it was September 4th. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll probably show the date of my mom's Facebook post of when exactly we got her, but I'm pretty sure it was September 4th, 2012, and the Giants won the World Series that year. Not that that's important, but we got Remi in 2012. She was only a year old, and we got her for free because she had already lived with a family who had gone through a divorce, and the husband, don't leave me, Remi, stay with me here. The husband in this family, he kept Remi, and the wife kept the kids, and he couldn't afford to keep her and take care of her while working at the same time, so my mom met him at some party and talked about how we wanted a new dog, since it'd been a while since our first dog had passed, and he told my mom about Remi, and we went and met her, and I swear to God, Remi was the most perfect dog. Like, you know how you see like how well police dogs are trained, or like some people randomly have a dog that just like can walk without a leash and other dogs will bark at them. No, don't go. Oh no, don't leave, Remi. Okay, if you're gonna sit there, let me move the camera. Hang on. She was the most perfect dog. She still is. And one of the things that we needed in a dog was that whatever dog we got had to be really good with children, because I was 10 and my brother was 12, or he was about to be 12. But most importantly, my sister was only 2. And the last dog that we'd had wasn't super great with kids, specifically my sister, as my sister would, accidentally pull a little hard on her, and she would like bark at my sister and be a little scary to her. And Remi's owner said that she was perfect with kids, and bro was not lying. When we met Remi, Reese loved her, I loved her, we all loved her right away. And we immediately were like, yep, we will take her off your hands for you, buddy. And on the day that they were supposed to give her to us, the guy's mom was like, actually, I want to keep her instead. And I think that our family was like, no, that dog is too perfect, and you already said you were going to give her to us, so you're giving her to us. And so we kept Remi. And there's so many pictures of Reese crawling all over Remi and just like using her as her toy, and Remi put up with every bit of it. She never so much as growled at Reese ever. She was never mad at her, and she always loved her. She's always been super protective of Reese as well. We always my dad would do this thing where he would pretend to attack Reese, where he'd basically just hug her and just make noises like "Rah!" And Remi would run in and start barking at him, and she put her teeth on his arm as a warning, hey, don't touch her, which is so sweet of her. When we first got her, she didn't have to have a leash because she was so good at minding her own business. But that didn't last very long, as other dogs and negligent dog owners didn't seem to like care if their dog was on a leash or not, or if their dog needed a leash, and so their dogs would just charge at her and attack her. This happened a lot. She got attacked like 5 to 6 times maybe in the first year of having her, and after that she was never able to walk without a leash ever again. For the rest of her 13-year lifespan, she was never able to walk without a leash, because she will be very defensive and on the defensive where she's on the attack now, because she's just trying to protect herself, because she's assuming every dog is gonna try to hurt her, which is really sad because she's like the last dog that deserves to have that kind of trauma. And I know that all these pictures to you might seem like just another lab, just another dog, but to me she's a lot more, and to my whole family she's a lot more than just a dog. She's really part of the family, and I felt kind of like, I guess, silly, or I felt kind of weak when I told people like, hey, I can't commit to this thing anymore because I will not be able to commit any energy to it once she's gone, but that's just exactly how I feel. I don't want to lose her. I love her so much. I always have. She, just to immortalize the things that I can remember about her right now, she's got this little pattern. I mean, you can see the brown and white all over her, right? But near like her waist, she even has like a heart kind of shape. And on the top of her head, she has like this white kind of arrow, kind of like Aang from The Last Airbender. And but it's like slightly off center, which is kind of funny. And her ears are so soft, literally like genuinely the softest dog ears I have ever felt in my life. She also, I noticed this part when we first got her, but when she was like concerned or thinking, her ears would like perk up and the top of her head would get really wrinkly. And so I developed a habit of like, anytime she did that, I would tap the top of her head to feel all the wrinkles, and then she would drop her ears right as I did it. She's done that for 13 years. She used to, when we first got her, like those first few years, when she was really young and in her prime, she was so fast and so strong. My dad would put on rollerblades, and he'd get her on a leash, and she would just pull him on rollerblades, and I shit you not, they'd probably be going like 20, 25 miles an hour down the neighborhood road, which is pretty nuts. Speaking of leashes, Remi is a very smart dog, and we already knew that she was pretty smart since she was so well behaved when we first got her, but it was kind of shocking to us when we found out just how smart she was, because just like a few weeks after we got her, my dad was going to take her for a walk or something, and just for fun, he likes to talk to the dogs as if they're people sometimes, and so he said like, oh, you want to go on a walk? Then go get your leash. And he didn't expect her to actually do it, but she actually turned around and bolted up the stairs, grabbed her leash, and brought it all the way down to him. And he said that his jaw dropped when that happened. And then he yelled for me, and then made her do it again, and it blew my mind too. Yeah, she's an amazing dog. She knows how to dry herself off in the pool or from the pool. She like if you set a towel down on the ground, she will find the towel and she will like lay on the towel and roll around in it and dry herself off, like actually pretty well. It's kind of funny how good she is at it. She doesn't do this anymore, but when she was younger and had more energy, over summer when she wanted to get in the pool, she would grab a tennis ball or something, bring it to the side of the pool and knock it into the pool and act like it was an accident. So she would like knock it in the pool and then be like kind of antsy and looking at you on the edge and be like, if you're not gonna get it for me, I guess I have to jump in. So she would just stay absolutely soaked. Sometimes it got really annoying, like genuinely, I'd be like, please stop jumping in the pool. I want to dry off. And then she just jumps back in the pool. Yeah, she was also she was a very energetic dog. I mean, like the first dog we had, I don't even remember a time where that dog wanted to play ever. She was always just like, I just want to sit here and chill, but Remi, even at 13, where she can like barely do anything now. She can really just get up, walk, and that's it. But even at 13, she will want to play fetch with you. And if you go in the backyard and throw a ball, she'll run after it, and she might not catch it on the first try, but she'll find it and she'll bring it back to you. So she still has that playful personality that she's always had from the beginning. Yeah. I'm just trying to take in, every second that I have with her now. Now that I know that it's, it's gonna end soon, I don't want it to end. It's not a very happy video, but it's not about content for me. This is just how I express myself, and I wanted to make something that would kind of immortalize her, just a dog, but not to me, and not to my family. She, when I got home from swim practice in high school, she would lick my earlobes, but she would also like bite them too, like with the front of her teeth, which was just really weird. I don't know why she liked my earlobes so much, but that was something that my mom and I always laughed about. She also, she'll wag her tail if you just say her name. She won't do it now because she can't hear anymore. Like, she can barely hear. But when she was able to hear, if you just said her name, her tail would start wagging like crazy. And then there were also times when she had started getting older, but not like really old yet, and she still had some energy. She wouldn't like fully jump on you, but when she got excited, she would just kind of do a little like hop, and her front legs would just get up a little bit, and she would just jump up a little bit and start wagging her tail and going up to you and sniffing you and saying hi. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't find labs generally to be like the most pretty looking dogs, in my opinion. I feel like they look kind of basic, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm biased and that I love my dog, but I honestly think that Remi is a beautiful dog. Like, I just think that her face is beautiful. I think everything about her is just so beautiful. she makes this noise a lot. I wish I could get an audio clip of it, but she does it so rarely that I don't think I can really predict when she's gonna do it. But I can give my best impression. Kind of sounds like kind of like a snorting sound. Yeah. She also farts when she's walking upstairs, and pretty much exclusively when she's walking upstairs, which is kind of funny. And she wasn't a perfect dog. She would, did you hear that? She would she would eat human food if you weren't looking. She would eat Rocco's food. Rocco's my other dog. She would eat his food even if you are looking. I could be standing right in front of her and she'll eat his food knowing she's not supposed to have it. But overall, she's everything that we ever wanted. She had, for her whole life, she had this big lump on her stomach. It's probably like a benign tumor, that doesn't do anything. She's had that one her whole life, so that didn't really bother us. But lately, she's been getting more of them all over her body, just in everywhere. She's practically covered in them now. And the one that she's had her whole life is just getting bigger now. And it makes me sad, because she means so much to me. That's all I can think of right now. So, if I think of anything later, hopefully I don't forget it.